Now it's time for Open House, sponsored by Pyramid Heating and Cooling.
When it comes to tile, one of the people I lean on is my friend Michael Stroppa from Wedi. Welcome to Around the House Northwest, my friend.
Hey, thanks, Eric. Thanks for having me, man. Loving it. Great to be here.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Wedi first, about what this system is so people know, because there's so many people out there going, Eric, what are you talking about?
Sure. Look, and it's funny too. Wedi has actually been around since 1983. They pioneered the foam panels and the foam shower systems. We're keeping up with technology. We're building a 200,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Chicago. We're all made in America. All of our materials are sourced in America. So, Wedi essentially is a modular, customizable, mold-proof, waterproof shower system. We use all of our own products. Everything goes together the same way every time. Every pan, every wall panel, everything is made to spec. So, it's really just a matter of educating yourself on the system, and that's it. It's very simple.
That's what I like about it is that simplicity. There's, depending on where you're at in the country, in California, they'll throw hot tar on the pan down there to make it waterproof. Around here, we still have our old school guys that are out there doing what they call a mud set pan, where it's a hard pack, where they're doing liners and all these other things to make it. But the problem is that one little tiny mistake, whether you put a staple in the wrong place or you caught a screw and you kneeled down on the liner when you're doing it, can completely destroy a shower to the point that you're having to start over and do it again. I love these foam systems for that reason. If you make a mistake, you can see it.
You can see it. And here's the great thing about Wedi too. We actually don't use any topical waterproofing or fabric over our panels. So our foam is internally waterproof. I mean, you can drop a hammer on one of our shower pans. If it dings it, as long as it doesn't go all the way through, you cover it up, you're still waterproof, even if you don't see it inadvertently, right? So that's one nice thing about what we do. That cement and mesh coating gives you a great bond strength for the thin set and the tile. So yeah, you're absolutely right, man. It's a lot easier than, that method of, 5 or 6 different products and components going into one shower.
One question I wanted to ask you is, what are the most common ways that showers fail? Because, so many times a homeowner will get in there and maybe it's even a tub shower situation where they're scrubbing and a tile falls off in the corner, or all of a sudden they notice the floor tile starting to come up next to the drain, right?
Sure. Well, look, on your mud set showers like you were talking about, gosh, there's, pan liner, there's folded corners, there's punctures in the pan liner, there's people just not knowing the proper method. I mean, that's this, right? The lack of education in the industry now, there's no more apprenticeships. I mean, when I first started, I didn't get to touch a mud shower for 4 years.
Yeah, and what I like as well is when it comes down to construction like this, for a contractor, even if a homeowner wants to tackle it, it's something that I think an experienced homeowner could deal with. But it saves so much time as well, just in the installation process. So you might pay a little more for materials, but boy, do you have a solid product that goes in quickly.
Absolutely. A typical mud set shower, although it's not a full 8-hour day, it still takes 3 days because you have steps and processes and dry times, with the mud pack, the pre-float, the waterproof membrane, everything takes time. With a system like Wedi, it goes up, the sealant dries fast, it's light and easy. I mean, honestly, an experienced installer, they can get a 3x5 Wedi shower in 4 to 5 hours. And even if it takes a homeowner all day, at least they know they're following the steps that are in the system. All the training Wedi provides, the workshops we do, the on-site installs, everything Wedi offers to support that system, make sure the education's there for the people to be doing it right. The technical handbook, we can throw a link up on your website to our technical handbook. It's short and sweet. It's very easy to follow. And, again, we have technical support here like me. There's guys like me all over the country. There's 18 of us running around helping people with Wedi. So
absolutely. What's the warranty on this? Because I know that's a big deal too. I always say a mud set pan is the warranty as long as the tile setter's hanging around and is willing to come out and work on it again if it fails. But that's the problem with this stuff is, you know, you can go out and buy tile that's $95 a square foot. And if you don't have a good system beneath it, that all could get ripped out and have to go in the dumpster.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, look, you know, I always encourage, especially homeowners, to do their research and due diligence on warranties, because it can be a little confusing with people throwing, you know, lifetime this, you know, 20-year that. So Wedi makes it very simple. Our standard warranty, 10 years, manufacturer warranty. The one thing Wedi does differently than anybody else in the industry, we have a comprehensive warranty. So any collateral damage, let's just say, for instance, the drain is cracked on your Wedi pan and you didn't know it, right? That leaks into your downstairs. It ruins the drywall. It ruins the hardwood. It ruins the whatever, the cabinets. That's all covered under that comprehensive claim. We are the only ones that will do that. You know, when that happens, somebody like me will come out. We'll do a claim inspection. We'll investigate. We'll find out what happened, and we'll make it right. This is all done with our technical director in tow. And honestly, the whole process takes less than 2 weeks. If there's a claim, we pay it immediately. We don't want people having to wait to fix their home.
Yeah, perfect, brother. If someone wants to track your guys' products down, where do they go for that website?
So it's www.wedicorp.com. And like I said, we can put a link up to the technical handbook, so it's right there for everybody to grab. You can also find hard copies of those in any Wedi distributor anywhere in the country.